Skirious Problems.
Days music then. Are we starting? Yeah! Right, Mika? What's your Skirious problem, mate? This is crazy.
This is my Skirious problem.
Wait. I don't think Mika has a Skirious problem anymore.
No, they're all gone. Like I had so many problems coming here, but like they're all gone now. They're all disappeared. No, but come on, seriously. Like, 3 years ago, we were sitting on a couch in Lillehammer, and me and Jamie, we used to live together, and we were just talking crap all the time. And at some point, we were like, yeah, we should record this. And so we did. We opened our MacBook, started talking crap, and here we are, 3 years later. I mean, look at this crowd. It's insane. But another Skirious problem is that we're not going to host the show alone tonight. We're going to bring on
a very special guest, or host even, that you guys know very well, I think. He's a 2-time Olympian silver medalist. Ben Ogden! Come on stage! Yeah.
Come on, a little bit more. It's Ben Ogden. Okay, Ben, honestly, like, what's better, getting 2 medals at the Olympics or sitting here in front of this crowd?
I'd say sitting here in front of this crowd. A lot more familiar faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are the best. Thanks for the loud cheer and all the cheering today. It was tons of fun.
But being back here in the U.S. now, what do you feel has changed after your Olympics? Is it big or is it still like, no, you're just Ben and you're just skiing?
I don't know. A little bit different. I mean, you know, a few more autographs signed today than previously, but no, for the most part, I still just feel like me, and still just feel like all my New England and Northeast and Vermont people support me like they always did. So, pretty fired up.
Did you actually, now that we're talking about the Olympics already, was the medal, was that something that you saw coming, or did it just fall out of the blue and you were like, how did this happen?
And I think also Bill... I think Bill Koch sent you a message after your individual medal and said, like, this is going to change your life.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, to answer Mika's question, I certainly had it as a goal, but it felt like a reach goal, and definitely was something that motivated me for the years previous. But, you know, when it happened, it felt really crazy and really cool. And, yeah, afterward, getting to connect with Bill was really special. We talked on the phone briefly, and, you know, I just, heard how much fun he had watching the race. And he told me, you know, your life is not going to be the same from henceforth, which was an interesting thing to hear. But now that I've come home and seen how awesome it is, I see.
Yeah. But I think, I mean, probably most people that are here know, but maybe some of our listeners actually don't know. He was the one that basically invented skate skiing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he sort of brought skating to the mainstream anyhow, and used it in races and sort of like made it a huge part of the sport, I think.
So, but just for us as competitors then, what's the technique that you're going to bring then?
It's a good question. You know, me and Will, Will's Bill's son, we've been searching for our thing, but yeah, haven't come up with anything just yet. Maybe like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure, but that's for later in the career.
We heard the backflip thing.
Yeah, maybe the backflip, but it's hard to work that into races.
I mean,
not sure that's gonna make you faster. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
But instead of doing a 5-kilometer heat mass start next year, we could just invent like a backflip challenge, no?
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, Johannes and I were talking, and he said, no, not just now. Another time. And What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. He said he thinks he has the the muscles and the physiology to do it, but he doesn't have the skill. So I think that puts me in a good position for this new event.
Is there in a backflip challenge at the World Cup? You reckon you'd be like the top favorite, or I think there's like the Swiss guy. Is it Anthony Savary?
Yeah, or Nicolas Weger,
Maybe Nicolas Weger. There's some Swiss guys that do insane things on cross-country skis.
I've seen them; they're pretty good, but I think I could take them.
Yeah. Okay, an interesting thing is every time we had Ben on the podcast, or we wanted to have Ben on the podcast, he just got super sick. So the first time he got glandular fever. I think you call that mono, maybe here. Yeah. And then the second time he got the flu or something. Yeah. So then when we asked him, okay, let's do a podcast together in Lake Placid, he was like, oh, guys, maybe that's not the greatest idea. But
yeah,
we've got you here today and not sick. So that's a good effort.
No, yeah, this is a new territory for me, so I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
How did you manage to stay healthy this time then?
I mean, a lot of hand sanitizing, hand washing, all that kind of stuff. Just I knew it was coming for me, so I had to kind of get ahead of it.
But another thing, like usually everybody that comes on the pod, I don't know if you've noticed, but they start doing really freaking well all of a sudden. So are you going to win tomorrow, Ben?
Yeah, I'm certainly going to try.
Yeah. Wait, but Mika, maybe are we hosts or are we guests? Maybe me. Okay, you're the host then, and we're guests. So we're gonna do super good tomorrow as well.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should actually start to question ourselves someday, maybe, because like we started doing this podcast, and then we were like I was a bit up and coming. You were like quite good of a skier, and then like I managed to keep.
Where you going, Mika?
A little bit.
Stop! Hey, abort.
But the thing is, you're getting somewhat old now, and I'm getting somewhat shit in skiing. It's like maybe we should.
Nah, I'm still up and coming. For sure.
Jimmy's gonna be the only 40-year-old up and coming skier. Yeah. Someday. Yeah. But then it was silent. See, but that's also the thing that just happens to us.
Ben, mate, you're co-host. You're supposed to also lead.
Oh, right. I'm supposed to say stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how was your guys' race? No. No, actually, I'm curious what you think of the American crowd. I think you both have raced now twice.
Yeah. It's insane. It's almost ridiculous.
It is.
Yesterday, I was skiing, and I was really not having that great of a race. And so, like, on the top of the highest point of the loop, there was like this, it was super narrow. You almost got like a bit like road cycling feeling with the fans just being super close to you. And I was skiing behind Harald Østberg Amundsen, who was fighting for a podium at the time, because I just heard the splits that he got. And it was like, yeah, you're fighting for second. And I was skiing on the top there, and the only thing I heard was, Mika! And I was like, yeah, I'm not sure how Harald feels about that. So that was a good experience, yeah. That was, I quite like racing in the US, if you haven't noticed yet.
Yeah.
Also, American, and we asked this all our North American guests, what do you think about this World Cup that we do, which actually is a European Cup?
Yeah, it is a bit of a European Cup for sure. But I mean, we have fun, and it's nice that we're starting to get some more in the U.S. and outside of Europe. But it is fun to race the historic venues too. So I don't complain too much. It was cool to get to race in Lahti and places like that. But I think everybody agrees that it's tough to beat the American venues no matter what.
Yeah, but I just feel like we go to Europe, we go to all these same venues over and over again, and then we have like these insanely historical places like Oslo, for example. And then, I don't know, but I get the feeling that we just get less and less attendance at the European big hosts, especially Oslo, actually.
But also, it's also the way the organizers are doing so much stuff. That's not just the races. Like you guys have been, I guess, doing all sorts this last week. Maybe you went to see the film at the theater last night. there's so much stuff happening, and I think it just shows that we need to come back to the US maybe every year.
Yeah, but also it just. But also it just shows that I think organizers in Europe should actually pull their shit together at some point and look at what these guys here in Lake Placid achieve, because Lake Placid is not easily accessible. It's like far away from everywhere. And then you look at what they like build here, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys think Lake Placid's hard to get to, wait till the Landgrove World Cup. That's hard to get to.
I have no idea why I laughed just now.
May when everybody's laughing, you just follow.
Yeah.
You just join. That's like what we do, no?
Yeah, for sure.
But so you're from Vermont, right?
I am, yeah.
How far away from here is that?
Woo! That's
Apparently Vermont's on the left, it seems like.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. I see them everywhere. But yeah, Vermont is like maybe 2 hours away from here, depending on where you go. There's a huge lake in the way, so it's actually really close.
Yeah.
But you have to drive all the way around the lake or take a ferry over it. But it's actually nice to have the lake, give it a little separation between Vermont and New York. I mean, as much as I love New York, you know, come on. Got to keep the riffraff out. But but no, it's quite close, and you know, when I look out my home tracks or my home front door, it looks just like this. So that's nice.
Yeah, so it's very similar.
Very similar, yeah.
Yeah, and how is the skiing community in Vermont? Is it super big or?
No, it's huge. You know, Bill Koch was from Vermont, Southern
Yeah.
Vermont. So he helped to develop this like awesome youth ski program called the Bill Koch Youth Ski League, and they're under NENSA, and they have events where 500-600 kids go and race and just have a good time, and yeah, so the ski community in Vermont is rather robust for being such a small state. I think you kind of have like in the U.S. you have Vermont versus Alaska. At least that's how I see it, and Minnesota too.
I was just gonna say, what's with the Midwest? It seems like you're just upset a lot.
I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose some fans here, but no. Of course, Minnesota too.
But then how's this whole high school racing thing working? Like, you guys know all of this, but we literally have no clue in Europe that there's like a whole high school racing league thing.
Yeah, there is. Are in the skiing areas, which obviously like Florida doesn't have a lot of high school skiing, but working on that. But yeah, most of the places where they're skiing have like these cool high school circuits where there's like regional races, and then there will be like a state championship.
Yeah.
And then some even will go and race like for New England. Like I raced at Eastern High School Championships, which was like, it was kind of fun. You get to do the normal races where you're teamed up with your high school, and then you get to go to states where you're teamed up with your high school, and if you do well there, you get to go to Eastern High School Championships where you're teamed up with your state. And obviously that's where Vermont puts on a clinic. But but no, yeah, it's really fun. And then, you can also go to junior nationals where you represent your region. So like I went to junior nationals with New England, and maybe like Gus went with Alaska, or JC went with Far West. He's from California. Any Far West fans out there? So yeah, it's really fun, and there's like a lot of levels to it, which is pretty cool. And there's a ton of people that race, which is really fun as well.
Yeah, interesting.
Sounds really interesting, yeah. Okay, I think now it's time maybe to bring our guests on.
Because you guys forgot, like, Ben's not our guest. He's your host tonight.
Yeah.
We're hosting.
And I just remembered, I think we didn't tell Ben that he had to present one of the guests.
No, I don't think so. Wait, maybe actually whisper to him who should present then. Frida Carson.
Oh, that was a bit painful.
All right, so I get the honor to introduce one of our guests, who is a two-time Olympic gold medalist from the last Olympics. Is it 3? 2?
It's two.
Two gold and 1 silver.
2 gold and 1 silver.
Yeah.
So I got that. I had that right here. Frida Carlson, a member of the incredibly strong Swedish women's cross-country ski team. Give her a huge New England welcome, please.
So what do you think, Frida?
Huh?
What do you think?
Wow. I didn't expect this.
She was like, oh, Mika and Jimmy are inviting me on this podcast. Actually quite good. So.
No, Ben were like, oh, you're joining the podcast in the hotel corridor. And I was like, oh, yeah, sure.
Because
So,
that's
well,
a great thing when you get Ben on as a host as well. He's just sorting out all the guests. He's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I'll do it. I'll fix it. Like, I'll take care.
I think he might be sorting us out with the people watching as well.
Yeah, true. Right, but I actually have the honor of introducing our second guest that we're going to get up here. And it's a guy that is basically British born, grew up in Alaska for a bit. Right?
Yeah.
And moved back.
Oh, wait.
It's Andrew Musgrave, right?
No, mate. We're not getting. We got this other, like, the Norwegian guy.
Wait,
You
is
know-
it the one with like the 6 goals and stuff?
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please, it's the greatest cross-country skier to ever walk the face of planet Earth, Johannes Hosblok Klæbo. Give it up! Like, how does this welcome work with your concussion, actually? Is it like, should we tell the people to be quiet?
I think I won't be able to race tomorrow now.
Wait, but that means there's a possibility for somebody else to win, right?
Absolutely.
Talking about your concussion, how's the concussion thing? I mean, after yesterday, it can't be that bad.
I think it's pretty good now. It's been the first couple of days was very boring. Just not being able to look at my screen. You know, it's am I playing my PlayStation was hard, but after a couple of days, it started feeling a little bit better. And then we took an MRI on Tuesday. That looked fine, and then it was just to fly over here. And yesterday was amazing. So a little bit boring not to race today, for sure. But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun to race tomorrow, anyways.
Yeah. Cool. We did for the first time ever, since we're like 5 people on stage, and usually it's just me and Jimmy going on about stuff online. We actually made a plan on what we should talk about. And it says here, ask Frida about her success formula with drinking before a big event. Frida, I just want you to know there's like kids in the crowd.
Okay, well, every time you ski a really good race, then you're like, what did I do? And, well, when I was a junior, I started to try this method. I just learned that 2 weeks after a really good party, I was in really good shape. So that just went into my head.
So, end of January, you were at Paso de la Valle, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And Johannes was also at Paso de la Valle, if I'm correct.
Is there some rumors about a party there, or?
You tell us.
Some rumors, yeah.
You tell us. Like, now is the time and place.
No, I just... no.
What did you do there, though? Because it clearly was successful.
Yeah.
We did train a lot, though. But I think yeah, it's boring. But I think the success for me and Emil was that we was able to talk to someone else. There's just 2 of us, you know, and
Someone.
yeah, someone. And I think that was, and we helped Frida with we went way slower on training sessions than she normally does, which I think helps a lot. So, because the first lap when we met her, we had probably twice the pace that Emil and I was doing. So Emil just started and just said, "Stop! We need to take it way easier." So I think that was one of the things we do. But yeah, was there something else? I don't know.
No.
You sure?
But that was good.
Yeah, okay, a bit more serious questions then now. Now that we have got lots of laughs. So Frida, I feel like Johannes races all the races almost, and manages to be, well, he managed to win also most of the races, but
Like all races?
I feel like, and now you're skipping the sprint today so that you can have a good chance to fight for the distance cup tomorrow. And my question then to Frida is, I feel like the Swedish girls don't have so much, don't feel like the cups are so important. Like, of course, you went all in on Olympics, paid off. Like, you come home with 2 gold medals and 1 silver from the relay. Is there, can you tell us a bit more about, what do you think about the overall World Cup, the distance cup, and the sprint cup?
Yeah, I can only talk for myself, and I feel like the last years I've been dealing with an injury in my foot. That's why I've skied so few races. I want to win the World Cup like Johannes, but I'm also not. I can't be a part of the sprint team right now because we have so good team. So and then it's impossible to fight for the overall.
You have been on the podium of a sprint, though, I think, in Oberhof, right?
Not in overall.
Oberhof.
Yeah, in overall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not that good. But yeah, I've been on the podium and I've been 4th also in some finals. So,
but what about
I'm not there now.
The distance overall, like the distance cup, you could easily win that, or easily.
Yeah.
Careful, that's my teammate you're talking about.
Yeah, I want to ski as much races as I can, but this year I had to focus on the Olympics to be not injured.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's also really important to listen to Jimmy and my advice, because like I don't know if you guys know this, but like amongst all of us, there's like I think 10 Olympic medals or 11 Olympic medals from the last Olympics. So it's like we know our stuff. But I think rather the main question was like, how important is it for you to actually pick your moments and pick your races instead of just doing everything and being somewhat good in all of the racing you do?
Yeah, in my dreams I would have gone every races and win every races, but yeah, with this injury I can't. But
what is it actually, the injury you have?
I have. In Swedish, we say Haglund's heel.
Yeah, that one, of course.
Yeah, but yeah, it's. I think I will need a surgery if I'm like totally free from it. But I've decided to rehab it, and I think it's a too big risk to make the surgery.
Yeah. But okay, actually I have no idea what a Haglund's heel is, so I'm not even gonna. We'll just say okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Apparently, Andrew Musgrave was at the cinema the other day watching the Threshold film.
Apparently
And
he was sitting
no,
in
no,
the
no.
middle of us, mate.
He was okay.
Like how apparently?
My story wasn't finished. Give me a break. No, and then somebody came up to him and was like, "Oh, great work on Olympics." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, thanks." And we go, "Oh, you won 7 gold medals, right?" Right, 7? I think that was someone else.
I think that's the best compliment that Andrew ever got. I think.
I think we have to agree on that one. Yeah.
But you got 7 gold medals then, apparently.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that many, but
How special was the 7th one?
you think about the party? Yeah,
We heard a lot of rumors, by the way, about this.
Yeah, that was the best one.
Right. My question to you, actually, Jan, is also Ben. Do you want to ask a question?
Yeah, I'll ask this question. Well, I actually might rephrase it slightly. So you won 6 golds at this Olympics and 6 golds at the home World Championships in Trondheim not too long before. And I'm kind of curious to hear a little bit, compare and contrast the experiences for those of us who haven't experienced either. Which I think is probably most people here.
Yeah, I mean, for me, first of all, Trondheim was special. You know, it was something I've been chasing for a long time, and I felt like I was really locked in to be able to be at my best during those 10 days. But after the World Championship, you kind of, I felt like I was, was tired, and you kind of needed a mental break. And when we just started training again, I was a little bit surprised that it felt so good from the very first start. And the difference from the Olympics is that, and the World Championship, is that the Olympics is way bigger when it comes to internationally, and in Norway the World Championship was huge in Trondheim, and we all saw how many people that were on the 50K up in the woods celebrating.
What was better crowds, Trondheim or Lake Placid?
Careful now.
I know. I think today was pretty epic.
Woo!
But yeah, I think it's a big difference in terms of how long everything is taking. With the Olympics, is how it was. It was more press. It's longer days, and I think it's a lot of things happening there compared to Trondheim. But for me, I felt like the Olympics, it was more fun for me. I was a little bit more relaxed, and I was just trying to enjoy the moments a little bit more than I used in what I did in Trondheim, because I felt like there I was really locked in, and 50K was kind of the most important race for me at that time. And then you just was super afraid of just getting sick, but in the Olympics you just kind of enjoyed it a little bit more, and I think that's.
And you were sick.
Yeah, I was sick. But we managed to. The last couple of days was a little bit of a struggle, but luckily I managed to stay away from it. And I think my maximum heart rate is normally 193, and on the 50K I have 196. So I think that kind of tells how hard that 50K was. So
I remember I went skiing in Lillehammer after the Olympics, and then I met with Martin Nienget, who obviously was the one that made you have 196 in heart rate. And I'm just skiing with him. I'm like, but seriously, what was your tactic behind just not changing skis? Was it so that everybody just doesn't have grip and you can just double pole lots, because he's super good in double poling? And then his answer was like, no, but I knew I was not going to win, so I just wanted to make it as shit as possible for everybody.
I think that's true. And I think he succeeded with that.
Yeah, I like that answer as well. I was like, good times. You, Frida, after the Olympics now, I mean, you were on an incredible high level. The first 2 distance races were, I mean, I don't think I mean, of course we've had Therese Johaug, but that was at least up there. Maybe, I'm not sure that prime Therese Johaug would have managed to beat you on those races. But then you get ill before the 50K, which I think is super disappointing for you at that moment. 2 weeks later, you go to Holmenkollen, and you're just like, wait, I'm going to show you guys how good I am.
Wait, 2 weeks?
Is it 3 weeks?
No, 2 weeks? Did you go on the party then? You must eat. She didn't get sick. Or she got sick for another reason.
Were people coughing a lot on that
must have
party?
been 3 weeks, though.
Oh wait, but 3 weeks, so you had 1 week you were ill after the 50K. That means when you got healthy... No, jokes aside, how much of a relief was that, or how important would you say that victory at Holmenkollen was for you?
I think Holmenkollen has been special for me, like the place. So I think I just wanted to ski fast there because of that, and not because of in terms of proving anything or something like that. I love the atmosphere in Holmenkollen, and also that was my first World Cup win, and I have a lot of special memories from there. So I just wanted to ski fast, I think.
I have a follow-up question. I like to think of Norway versus Sweden as having a similar rivalry as Vermont versus New Hampshire. And I know for me growing up that I always liked winning was always a little sweeter in New Hampshire. And I'm curious for you, like, is there a part of you that likes to win in Norway, or is it sort of irrelevant?
Of course it is. And we also made a triple there, so
Yeah, okay, good.
extra sweet.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I bet the Swedes are especially happy to take the sweep in Norway. And what about you, Johannes? Do you like winning in Sweden more or less, or is it sort of like come on,
Another
junior
way.
varsity?
I can't wait for fall in 27.
Oh
Please
God!
don't say that.
Ooh.
Please don't say that. We have to race there as well. Come
Yeah,
on.
wait.
Have some mercy.
Let's not get too excited.
But
yeah.
Johannes, like a second place is also nice.
I heard so.
Heard so.
Yeah. But we're super excited to get Johannes on the podcast, and I think Ben did everything so that Johannes didn't join the podcast last week.
No, I thought we weren't going to talk about this. I'm honest, seriously.
It's like the first match. Like the race is gone. Johannes crashed. 10 minutes later, I opened the group chat. Lake Placid pod. Ben Ogden. Yeah, I'm not so sure Johannes still wants to join. and you did let us wait for very long. Did that have an impact on your decision to come here or not?
Oh, I think it's like I said to Ben earlier this week as well, is that I think that's kind of the beauty of doing sprints. I love
Concussions.
I will see, but I think like when we have these tight fights all the way to the end, and a lot of people were falling in Drammen, and I think that's kind of the beauty about it. And yeah, shit happens. So I think that is I like that part. And for me, if I fell every 8-10 years, it's fine by me.
Well, I'm glad I could be part of such a historic moment. It's nice,
I should say thank you.
Yeah, well, don't thank me too much.
There's still a race tomorrow, and if people hear that you like falling, like
I know, we'll see, but hopefully we'll stay on our skis tomorrow.
Ideally.
I had like this great question in my mind that I just made up for Frida, and I just forgot it. So, Jimmy, why don't you ask a question?
Benny boy.
My turn. No.
I have a question. Question that we ask all our guests, and we're gonna ask Frida about it. Frida, we get your favorite session, dream session, with two people in one place. What do you do? Who do you bring? And where do you go?
And it can't be Johannes and Emil in Paso de la
Impossible to say.
That's boring.
We know that works.
Anyone.
Anyone.
Dead or
Can
alive.
be imaginary. It can be your imaginary friend.
Or I would like to ski with like Zlatan or someone.
Zlatan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the football player.
Yeah.
Who's,
Zlatan maybe.
Football?
No.
What team is?
football here is something
Is that
different.
the
know
New
what
York,
you
Then
call
the
it?
New York
Soccer,
Giants
that
or Patriots? I don't follow that closely, but I don't.
Frida, like
Don't think there's a
the
lot of
football
Europeans in the
they play
league.
here is like that game where you use anything but your foot.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, soccer? Oh yeah, soccer. Right. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think people know Swedish or soccer players.
Yeah,
here so
they
much.
must know. Like, come on, Zlatan. He played at LA Galaxy. He's like the GOAT there, basically.
Okay, they do. Okay. I take it back.
Huh?
Yeah, continue.
So Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yeah. No, it would be best just the two of us.
Fair enough. And what's the session?
Bear in mind, there's kids here.
You put yourself in there by yourself.
This is completely like self-made.
Yeah.
You did that to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll just
Yeah.
let it sit there. We'll just let it rest there. So you go and meet Zlatan.
Yeah.
Johannes, we had a great question for you. Since you've been on the pod previously, we've asked you this question. Johannes wanted to go, do you remember what you wanted to do?
No.
You wanted to go running in Bimarka with your grandfather and Michael Jordan.
Pretty good one.
But since you've said that already, Ben had this great, we were discussing, okay, like we should ask Frida this curious question, but like we've asked it Johannes already. Do you want to tell Johannes what you came up with?
Yeah, all right. So since your answer was already out, I thought we would ask you worst session, worst group. Nightmare. I'm talking nightmare session.
Wait, you're not allowed to use Ben Ogden in Drummond, though.
Yeah, cannot
No,
involve
just said
me
that it was his dream.
in any kind of city sprint.
Holy. I have no idea. Worst session must be, I don't know, like a serious session or like,
Whatever you want, mate.
It's your decision.
because I could say it's like dancing, because I suck at dancing, or like swimming could be, but a serious session, it's like the worst one.
I mean,
What
I've
about
done-
ski jumping there?
Yeah, I think that will be up there.
I've done a few roller ski sessions in Trondheim in the rain.
Yeah,
I think that would be up there for me.
absolutely, especially if you take them longer than 3 hours. All of those ones is gonna be brutal. But
For all of you guys out there, like in Trondheim, rain and 3-hour sessions, so he's just basically talking about every day of his life.
yeah, 50%. A worst group. I have no idea, to be honest. Some Swedes, maybe?
Kalle?
Not Frida, but the rest.
The whole Swedish team just.
Yeah, more or less. Except a couple.
Wait, come on, now you have to give us the couple. Like, who's not in there? We're putting you on the spot, mate. We want to have concrete answers.
Yeah, so just take the whole Swede team then.
Frida's not laughing.
Close your
I'm
ears.
saying.
How amused are you over this answer?
It was you asking if we would do the ski today. So I don't think he's.
I will take the whole Swedes except one then.
You saved it. You saved it. Something that I wanted to ask you, Johannes, in particular. I mean, obviously, you took 6 goals in Trondheim last year. You've been skiing on an insane high level. But this year, it does look like you're a bit calmer, a bit more relaxed. You're not living your regime, if we want to call it like that. To that extent, it's a regime what he's doing, believe me. To that extent that you were doing previously in Trondheim, and yet, ever since you're training together with Emil now, like we all agree basically, you're stronger than you were ever before.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the reasons is that you don't need to spend 150 days together with your dad at the age of 30. That's kind of, I know he's here, but Yeah, it's less.
Give it up for Dad Claybo.
No, but I think the biggest difference is that I remember you asked me this question when we were on the podcast, that you felt like I was taking things easier with like having my vacation in Cannes, and just.
I've seen you for the first time ever since I have seen you not wearing a mask on an airplane like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think things has changed a little bit this year, for sure. Now at the hotel we have a couple that is sick, and I think no one could have cared less, you know. So things are a little bit different, and I think for me that has been a really healthy change. You know, it's been. I was, like I said, so locked in terms of being in my best possible shape for Trondheim, and now I felt like I've kind of found the right balance in terms of having a lot of fun when we are training camps. We are serious when we are training, but we are not serious at all when we are outside of training, which I think is healthy. So for me, that has been the biggest change, and I think it has helped me also to be way more calm when it comes to competitions, and I feel really relaxed when I wake up in the morning and I know it's a race. It's kind of just I felt like I've completed what my goal was, and now it's just everything is kind of a bonus. So hopefully we can continue with the bonus for another many years.
Or before you give it up, or you could just not do that and let us win something.
Yeah, you can join me on. You can join me in the summer for the holidays. I think that can be.
Offer accepted.
Yeah, nice. You can join me.
So
then.
I think the people here don't understand what holidays mean. I don't think that's anything like a normal holiday.
One thing I learned from Frida though, so you can kind of make not every day a holiday, but more or less. So the new things we're gonna try next year in the altitude, it's because it's only the altitude, is that on every day you have interval days, you're supposed to take 1 glass of wine. And so me and Emil wasn't hard to turn over to kind of try that one. So from next year that's kind of something we'll try, so we'll see how that goes.
But about your training philosophy.
Training a bit.
Are you? I don't believe you. Come on, be honest. Like your wins, like pure luck, right?
Huh?
No, that was mine. That was pure luck. I think you're getting mistaken here.
No, but can you maybe just take us for 1 or 2 minutes into what like a normal training camp looks like for you? Like we know Johannes and we know like all the not all the ins and outs, but we roughly know what that consists of. How does a normal day on a training camp look for you?
I think I've also been like, it feels like I've been having 2 lives as a skier. I was pretty like trained, very structured, and felt like I was living the perfect skier life in my early junior years and beginning of the senior years also. But I kind of overtrained my body and my mind also, kind of. So I didn't like enjoy skiing that much then. It was only about results, and it wasn't as fun as when I started skiing. So I think like for now and for some years now I've been training more free. Like I don't follow a clear schedule, or I don't know exactly what I'm going to do next day or the next week. I go a lot by feeling, and that's my way of enjoying skiing. Yeah.
But that's quite similar to Johannes actually. When I remember you told me once, like you basically you know what you should do, but then you decide every day if you're doing it or not.
Yeah, more or less. You kind of have like a plan in terms of what you need to do over the next couple of months, you know, and then you kind of change it up day by day depending on how it feels. I think for me that has helped a lot, just to wake up in the morning and you just let your body decide what you're gonna train. I mean, sometimes you need to plan a little bit, but most of the days is more like, for me, I think it's a lot of people have very structured into their life, and it's like there's many people in Trondheim as well that ask if you're gonna join for like say a 2-hour skating session, and I said okay, then we skate, you know, and then. If you ask them if you're going to join for a run, no, in the plan it says I'm going to do roller skiing. So they can't change it up. And for me, it doesn't matter if I'm skating or doing classic or running. If I'm just changing that from day to day, it's going to end up being like close to 50-50 anyways. So I think for me that has helped a lot.
Yeah. I think we could be talking here for ages, but we're going to get 2 people from the crowd to ask 1 question to Frida and 1 question to Johannes.
And would rather pick kids.
So who wants to ask a question to Frida? Yeah, Ben, you can go and hang out. We got a question for Frida.
Blue ski to hat.
Let him pass. Or let her pass, rather.
Hello? Okay. Frida, what's your favorite race that you ever did?
What did you say?
Your favorite race that you ever did? Sorry, I lost my voice a bit. Chewing on the side.
I don't think...
Hello? I think that's a hard question, but... Maybe it's my first win in Holmenkollen. It was like that year, yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
That year I had a lot of issues. I was like banned from competing and training of health reasons, and I came back, and that was one of my first and only competitions that year, and it was like also my first win, and yeah, it was like a win in different ways, so that's a favorite memory of mine.
Yeah. Okay, who else is going to ask a question to Johannes? Oh, we got a red jacket over there.
Oh, I got a red jacket.
It better not be the same question.
Johannes, what do you do to like celebrate after your race wins?
I think we know what Frida does.
Depends which time of the year. I think
A glass of hot chocolate?
no, it's that's way too unhealthy. No, I mean normally it's just I mean, you know, every weekend is like normally three races. So if you make a win on Friday, it's just trying to get back to the hotel, eat and try to sleep a lot, and I think that's kind of the most challenging part about being a cross-country skier and having races every single weekend, and also in the winter when a lot of people are getting like sick. So I feel like there is not much room to celebrate actually. So for me, it's been just to try to like focus on the next one. It's a very boring answer, but that's kind of how my life has been. And then in the spring season, it's a little bit different. Then it's some how to say it? It's yeah. I mean, it's kind of the
What Frida does.
Frida does, yeah. Let's say, just say it that way.
So we all know what that means. But I think, Frida, you have not really made a big secret about this. I think you've talked openly on television about this. Is this the last time US crowds will ever get to see you, since we're not going to go to the US next year?
I think.
I'm not so sure. I think we changed our mind a little bit. So it's still a whole.
You know what? Give it up for Frida so that she comes back here.
Actually, it's. I think I had a. Maybe I was in a bad place when I said so, but mentally it's been nice to have like a deadline, and also in my mind I think now that next year is my last one, but also after that it will be like I will be standing in front of a blank paper also, and then if I will keep skiing, then I will very much choose it and not do it because it's something that's just keep on going, or like it's what everyone's just thinking that I should do. So if I will keep skiing, I will do it from what I want to do, and it will be from the heart.
Okay, I think we're gonna have a super short break, and then we can let the guest leave, and we will come back in a few minutes with the next guest. Yeah.
Hopefully we're not boring you guys so far. What do you think? Yeah. Right, give it up for Johannes, give it up for Frida.
Yeah. Right. 3 minutes.
See you in 2 minutes.
you cold? Good. Good.
Right, give us a big cheer for the live Instagram.
We're on live. It's crazy.
Crazy times.
You know what? Actually, before we're gonna leave, like we're gonna wait 1 second with Benedict Gaston. Let's get a selfie here.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys staying warm out there? Jumping jacks? All right. I'm glad. We are too.
I'm not.
Yeah, okay, I'm not either. It's a good thing the good skiers left. They can go get warm, get something to eat, and...
Before we're gonna sit here for an hour, should we actually just use those blankets that we got?
Yeah.
It's quite cold, actually.
That is nice and cozy.
That is a game changer.
Wow.
The thing is, we all have to race tomorrow, so we should try to be a bit warm.
It's the last one though, mate. If we get sick, it'll be tomorrow evening, so...
Oh, wait. After tomorrow evening. Right, also, I think we did the exact same mistake that we did before. We did not tell Ben that he's going to introduce a guest.
This time I'm choosing who I introduce, though.
Yeah, you can choose.
All right, perfect. So for the second round of guests, I hope you guys still have some energy because we have today's champion from the men's race, Kiko Pellegrino. Woo!
Kiko! And our second guest is also non-Scandinavian. She's one of the very few mid-European skiers that actually does podiums. She has an Olympic medal. Give it up for Laura Gimla from Germany. Yeah, you might want to use that blanket, Laura. It's a bit cold.
Yes.
It's a little bit chilly.
And old.
Right, Kiko. How does it feel to end your career, go to the last World Cup sprint of your career, and leave with a victory?
I think you can also thank the guy to your right for what he did in Drummond.
I thought we weren't talking about that anymore.
You said that.
It was something absolutely not expected. But I know that sprints are like this. You have to start, go through, and then be able to manage what happens. And with your legs that you have these days, and with your mind, with your skis, and even together with the enemies that you have to beat before the end. And today, maybe even passing through a lucky loser, go on pass, and then find the right tactics, and most of all, find the right energies. And today I got only thanks to them.
I mean, I think it's obvious to say that Kiko is one of the greatest days ever. How was it for you out there, Laura, today?
It was amazing to race. The crowd here is very special, of course. We have that not so often in Europe, even in Scandinavia.
Come on, there's good crowds in Oberhof.
There's great crowds in Oberhof.
Okay, only Kiko got the joke. There's no crowds in Oberhof.
And especially, like, you gotta imagine, like, crowds in Oberhof in a biathlon stadium, which is fitted for what, like 60,000 people? It looks really sad if nobody's in the 60,000 people stadium. Laura, we gotta change that. Like, there's so many cool venues in Germany. Why do we go to Oberhof?
That's a good question. Yeah. I have the same question to Germany. But I heard that next year we will have the Tour de Ski at least in Oberstdorf. So I think that's already a little bit an improvement.
Hometown girl in Oberhof. How excited are you to go back to Oberhof?
Oberstdorf. Oberhof.
Excuse
It's like
me?
all these over. It's all the same, no? Right? You agree? Yeah. It's not the same, by the way.
Yeah, of course, it's always special to race at home. I know that we could improve a lot with the public, with the audience. That was not always so good in Germany. The people should get closer to the race, to the competitors. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to race at home as well. I think that's always very special.
Have you raced in the World Championships in Oberstdorf, Ben? Yeah, you have.
Yes, I did. My first World Championships. First time I ever qualified in the sprint was in Oberstdorf.
Jeez, Oberstdorf. See, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. You like the tracks there?
Yeah, I like it there for sure. It's always warm, always nice and slushy. It's great.
That is the thing, though. If we go to World Cup in Germany, I don't know why, but it's always the same. It's always warm, deep, slush.
Foggy.
Oberhof, not Oberstdorf. Why are you laughing, Laura?
Yeah, it's a small difference in the word, but a big difference, really. Oberhof and Oberstdorf is very big difference. Oberstdorf is almost South Tyrol, I always say. Almost. Yeah.
That's a bit of a stretch, but okay. Austrian here. I know what I'm talking about when we talk about South Tyrol. It's a bit of a stretch. But you know what? Whatever floats your boat.
Jumping from Germany to Italy.
It's like you're leaving out like a thing in between there, you know? No answer is also an answer. Kiko, we was just talking before about how we made a little plan and how we were gonna talk about topics with people. And so in my note it says here, Kiko plan impossible because he will make his own plan anyways.
Also, if we started like a serious discussion between Mika and Kiko, they're probably going to be the only one. They're going to be the only ones talking, and we're going to be watching. But it's a good show, actually. So maybe we should.
No serious discussion today.
Okay,
please.
tell us, why do you think that we should reduce the Norwegians quota?
Brace for impact.
You ask why? I think we are enjoying races here in... No?
True. Laura, it's like we did give you like the most difficult pairing with Kiko because it's hard to talk when Kiko's there.
Nah, he's been good so far. He's
been good so far. But
he's holding back, I think.
I want you to take us back to that moment when you crossed the finish line, or Coletta crossed the finish line in bronze medal position at the Olympics. I read somewhere that you'd rather have a team sprint medal together with Coletta, since you guys are best friends, than an individual medal. Is that true? And maybe tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, we're gonna...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we decided when we got asked. I mean, it's not a choice. Of course, we would have loved both, but when we got that question, we decided that it's much more fun to celebrate that together. Of course, I would also celebrate with Colette an individual medal, but you know how it is. To have also a medal around the neck is even nicer, and yeah, it was so special. Yeah, I don't want to miss that.
Yeah. I think we can ask a similar question to Kiko, because you came home with two medals in
Two
team
silver
events.
medals. But to share it with 3 more,
Yeah.
it's even.
Yeah.
That was the goal of almost of the career, to get a medal in the home Olympic Games in a team event.
Yeah.
I was working for the last 4 years, much more than the past, and this was only a matter of legacy. Now Italy knows that even without Kiko Pelle, there will be some strong Italian cross-country skier to cheer. So
Look at Kiko straight into the hearts of the audience here. That's that Italian charm you got around you, right? No, but seriously, like, there's one guy that you guys all know, I guess, the King of Trondheim. He's been going on forever about sport is emotion, and I think actually nobody embodies that better than you do. I mean, today you're going around crying again.
Today it's many times happened, but I'm done like this. I can be happy with few things. Okay, victories are not few little things, but in the last 4 years I got really great moments, even much more out of the races. I am father of 2. And it happens to cry a lot since the wedding with my wife, and then when kids were born was.
I'm telling you, it's Italian charm. There's nothing you can do against it.
Because usually when me and Mika cry after a race, it's for a whole different reason.
How often do you cry after a race, Ben?
I don't know if I ever have, but
You know
I think I need to start.
I cry even before the races.
Wow.
But this is a really good signal. Like today in the warm-up, I stop in the climb. Some of you were there, I'm sure. And I was crying. But I got the energies for the race, and I'm sure that moment. But when I cry before the races, it's always something good.
Yeah.
I think you could argue about that, but we'll just, if you say so, Kiko, if you say so. How often do you cry before races, Lala?
Not so often. I think I have more the German charm. Yeah, I worked on getting a little bit more emotional sometimes because I always had trouble to show it. And even after very bad races, I waited until I'm in my room and then I ruled my problems there. But yeah, I think I'm getting stronger with that. And I think it's really a really strong thing when you show so much emotions, and I want to do the same.
Jimmy. Now that I think of it, 5 Olympic medals amongst all of us.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Not quite as good as earlier, but
Yeah,
still good.
Still.
Sorry. On the subject of the Olympics, I'm curious to hear from Kiko about like the impact of how you felt the impact of hosting the Olympics was on the Italian, ski world, ski culture, but also the greater country and how that felt.
I think we will see in the coming years. But at this moment, in the last year, everything in Italy was talking about Olympic Games. So for us disciplines like cross-country skiing, for sure, was a really good boost. But we can see the result only in the upcoming years. But unfortunately, as you could know, the crowd during Olympic Games was not the same as World Ski Championship 2013 because of international rules, IOC rules, and security. But I think the people that went there, even those that are not so used to follow cross-country skiing, they could get great emotions and live great emotions, and I think this will be really good for the future.
How's it? Did it have like an impact on funding? I mean, obviously, usually to like a big event, usually there's good funding. But then what's after? Is Italian skiing settled for the next years as well, or is it now like, oh yeah, we've had the big event and now it's just a big empty?
It will be hard because a lot of sponsors came for the Olympic period, the Olympic highest moment, And now, like for the Ski Federation, will be hard to continue the legacy for what happens after the Olympic Games in the next years. And what we as athletes we must try to do, them, not me, because I stopped, is to try to keep this audience high with good results and sharing good emotions, and then I think then we will have a stronger culture in sport, and even then some more sponsors and all like this.
But like, Ben, you wanted to say something?
No, I just was curious, like how, with you retiring this year, what will your role be in the future? Are you just leaving it for them to deal with, or will we see you a little bit to help keep the hype going?
At the moment, the to-do list is becoming longer and longer and longer, but the day is 24 hours. So, first of all, everything that I will do must be something that let me stay a lot of time at home, much more than the last 4 or 20 years. So, this is the main goal: stay a lot of time with my kids, with my wife. She deserves it, because in the last 4 years was hard for her, without most of the time without me at home. Second one, to go on with my studies. I started to study economics, so then to prepare the field of I don't know what in the future, but usually a high-level sport career gives you some knowledge, but by the other side, for some roles, even in sport, we miss another kind of knowledge that you must maybe study for. So to try to put together these things and then to be helpfully to the sport part or other kind of fields, this is the goal. To prepare again myself to something bigger and better in the future.
All right, so from the sounds of it, Kiko is going to be a 36-year-old freshman.
Wait, I'm 35 now. 37, 38.
Next year. Yeah, well.
Actually, serious question. How many people in your class are older than you?
Class? It's hard. I have to go to Rome to do the exams together with them. And when I go inside the classroom, I always look around and say, "Oh, Kiko."
Back to you, Laura. I mean, you're just known. Whenever we see you around, it's almost impossible to not see you around together with Coletta. It's like the two of you. You're just glued together. Maybe tell us a little bit on how you evolved together when Germany got Per Nielsen, also by the way the coach of Frida Karlsson, into the team. It just seemed like you two were the ones that just thrived best in that culture, in that coaching style. And also, what's next for you? Since from what I've read and what I've heard, Per is not going to be on the team next year anymore. How's this? Maybe tell us on how you got where you're now and how it's going to continue now.
Yeah, first, the thing that we are always together. 2 days ago, we talked about that, and we thought, do other people recognize that and think that we are strange? We are a little bit too much together. But we are living 300 meters apart from each other at home, and we train almost every day together. And 4 years ago, the Swedish coach Per Nielsen came to us, and I don't know, it was a really motivating thing because he gave us the feeling if we train 100% every day, then we can improve a lot. I don't know, it's not that we train totally different. Cross-country training is cross-country training in the end, but it's... he has a very special way to talk to us, to motivate us, and I think we trained a little bit more intensity for us sprinters. It was the perfect thing. I don't know, I felt fresher most of the time, and I think Colette and me, we pushed us a lot, each other. I'm maybe a little bit more the classic skier, and she more the skater, and When she reached the final, I wanted to reach a final. When she reached the podium, I wanted to reach a podium. And I think that helped me a lot in the
When
head.
she got an alpine skiing boyfriend.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I saw you with a French hat the other day, and I was like, wait, she's on the German team. What does she have a French hat? Do you want to tell us about that then?
Yeah, I'm a friend with Delphine Claudel.
Well, that's not what we've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So.
Wait, y'all watch alpine skiing too, or no? This is great, crowd. I like
Okay,
that.
that's it.
The guy's Austrian. I'm just saying.
It's like usually in Austria when you talk to people and you're like, you watch cross-country skiing too? That's like that reaction. Okay, so I don't think we need to give any further context. Go on about what you're talking, Laura.
Yeah, now I lost it.
No, okay, so Per is gonna quit on the team now. How do you guys see a future, or what's your guys' plan or way to look at your training and career from now on?
It's very tough without Per, a future without Per, really. We are very sad about that, and we hope that we still can stay somehow in contact. Maybe he will guide us a little bit from Sweden, but for him it's clear that he wants to stay more at home. He traveled a lot the last years. He feels a little bit like Pelle. But yeah, we already bought another Scandinavian because they are good guys, and he will move to Oberstdorf. And yeah, I think maybe we need another coach. We are missing a lot of coaches. Like I feel every country, but yeah, now I'm a little bit more optimistic for the future without Per.
Okay, right, Laura. We've asked the question to Frida earlier, and you've never been on the podcast with us, so we're going to ask you the question. If you had one dream session with two people in one place, what would you do, where would you go, and who would you bring with you? Can be anywhere, can be whatever you want, whoever you want.
I would love to do figure skating. That was always my dream as a kid.
Yeah.
And therefore, I would choose Eliza Liu as my teacher, and then I bring Coletta.
What?
Great answer.
If nobody thought it was weird before, I think everybody thinks it's weird now.
You just shouldn't have brought up the whole weirdness thing, because it actually is weird now that you say it. And then we've had Kiko on the podcast previously, but we've talked so much on that pod that I actually don't remember.
Or it was mostly you two talking. I was spectating.
Or arguing.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't... What, do you remember the answer?
Me no.
You know?
No, me no.
Okay, so it was not very interesting in that case. But...
Oh, yes, my time to shine. Okay, so we were talking about how you already answered the Skirious Problems question. So I thought of a different version, and I'm thinking it's going to be, we want to hear your worst session with the worst people. Nightmare session.
Done.
Let's hear it.
Done or to do?
Oh,
The one you can imagine.
to do. Or
the worst you could think of. So maybe you've done it, maybe you've not done it because it's so shit that you didn't want to do it.
If I can switch, taking the answer of Clavo before, but I would like to take the Swedish ladies team in a summer Tenerife session. Hopefully not sprint. That's it.
Wait, but that's your worst session.
Greta doesn't like Skirious Problem podcast, so it's okay.
Wait, but okay, crowd. Now we need you. Like, his worst session is to go to Tenerife with the Swedish.
No, this was not the worst session. The opposite.
Ah, okay, yeah.
You didn't understand the question then, Kiko. Ben, can you repeat can you repeat the question a bit slower?
I asked
Italian, he
if I
doesn't
can.
speak so well English.
I asked if I can take the answer of Clavo and switch.
Yeah, but you can't.
Nobody likes my
So
question.
the word session together with you too.
Getting hostile
a
here.
long roller ski session with
Okay,
a
so
lot of blah blah.
Yeah. Kiko's taking us down with him.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Also, you guys really should know that the most of the blah blah is coming out of her mouth.
But the anger is coming for your questions.
That is true. That is true. Ah, but this idea about going to Tenerife with the whole Swedish ladies team.
Mate, Mika, your girlfriend's just over there, just saying.
And she's the best, by the way. Give a round of applause for Antonia. Will ya?
Yeah, if you have some questions.
No, you
I think, should we ask a question from the audience?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the audience would be fun. Anyone got questions?
Oh, we got another red jacket.
Another red jacket. Team Slovenia? What is that?
How did you, I know you're American, but how did you mistake Japan for Slovenia?
It's like that country.
It's all in Europe, right?
Hello.
It's that country Europe, right?
I just want to say I used to do Nordic mine too, but now I just do Nordic, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But our question comes from us two. We've raced this course here a lot. We want to know what you guys think of the course.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Lava, you want to start answering?
Yeah, I want to answer the distance course. Yeah. That was a tough one. I think that was one of the toughest ever.
Yeah.
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 Tough is not nice.
So when Laura says tough, then you should say.
Should we try again then?
Okay, so what do you like about? Did you like the course?
Yeah, I like the long downhill. But we had not the best glide, so I had a lot of time in the downhill.
That'll happen.
About the sprint course?
Either.
I have to say something.
Yes, that's what you're here for.
I guess you didn't like it so much.
The best track ever. Oh, even the distance course is really good. But they love that it's tough because I know because they were all in the top.
All
of
on
the
top. It was crazy.
They were sad. They wanted to see us really suffer. But we appreciate your pushing up there. So.
Right. Another question.
Anyone else got a question? Right here.
So we know what Frida and Johannes do after they win big, but what do you guys do, especially after the Italian Olympics when you got your medals?
Yeah.
I was sick.
Wait, Kiko. Would you mind telling the audience why you think you got sick?
Probably I was tired. Only.
So it was not from that party where you guys were celebrating and
No.
Say it one more time, and I think we'll be convinced then.
No.
Laura, what do you do after the Olympics?
Yeah, I am already in a good treatment with the Italian doctor because I have a lot of knee pain, especially since the Olympics.
We have here the Italian doctor.
We had a nice party the evening. Of course, you have to celebrate an Olympic medal. That happens probably never again in my life. So, yeah, I took it serious, and we had some drinks and some nice dancing. And the next morning I woke up and had so much pain in my leg in the bed. So I was wondering what happened, and later during the day I saw some videos. And then I started to understand.
All right, people, give it up for Laura, the first guest to fess up to actually celebrating.
Right. Jimmy.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kiko and Laura, for joining us tonight.
A final question. After all, I am Austrian. I do watch alpine skiing, even though you guys don't. Come on, will we get to see Cyprian anytime soon next year racing again?
Yeah, I hope it.
Her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend. AKA Cyprian, her boyfriend.
We will see. I can't answer that for him, but I think there are some good chances.
Yeah. By the way, last time I asked Laura how Cyprius Arizona was doing, she said, oh yeah, like he had a really bad crash, so he crashed on his head, now he has a lot of brain damage. And then he thought, oh, you know what? Why not try get together with Laura Gimler?
Shots fired, Mika.
That's what she said.
Laura's never going to come on the pod with us anymore.
It was my story.
Right. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Give it up for Laura, give it up for Kiko. You guys are crazy. This energy, it's insane. Yeah, who would have thought when we, or basically when you and Ben started talking, what was it, Tour de Ski? Around Tour de Ski?
Yeah.
About joining forces, doing this podcast together here, that we would actually have this audience. I mean, it's just like we're living a dream.
Yeah, thank you all for coming out. This has got to be the most listeners ever at this length of a Skirious Problems podcast. I think they're all long gone normally by now.
Our drop rate's high. It's not, by the way, it's not.
But we have some bibs here. What's the plan for those boys?
Before we go to that,
yeah,
we do have a Skirious question.
Yeah, right.
Ben, if you could do one session in one place with two people, where would you go? What would you do? And who would you bring?
Mika, we should have, because we told Ben that we were going to do that question. We should have twisted it.
No, it's too late. It's too late. I did have the advantage of an hour and a half to think about it while you guys were talking about stuff. And I'm going to choose, very carefully, I'm going to choose Larry Bird, Joe Mazzulla, the head coach of the Boston Celtics, at TD Garden, a little working on my jump shot, because God knows it needs work.
Those were way too American names for me to know who they are, but...
I mean, you know. Yeah.
It's like one of those sports with a ball where you don't use your feet, right?
Right, yeah. It's like there's a ball in the basket. Yeah, and you put the ball in the basket.
I was like, all these tall people play it.
Yeah, tall, right. Tall people like me. When I wear my high heels, at least.
I'm sure you guys have lots of questions for Ben, so we want to hear a few questions.
Maybe about these bibs that we do. We could do a little giveaway and ask the audience some questions, and if they answer it right, then
that's true.
Bib.
Yeah. This has not been planned ahead.
This is not planned at all.
This is just Mika going on a complete freestyle. This is happening all the time, by the way.
Where and when did Ben Ogden get his first ever World Cup podium? I have no idea, so you can tell me anything.
I think
Ben
I know.
knows.
For one bib, that's actually a good question. Anybody got it? Not Oberhof.
Yeah, you use this one.
Not Oberstdorf.
Not Oberstdorf.
This is a tough question.
Oops.
Davos.
Not Davos. Good guess though. We got to get the Southern Vermont faithful out here. Yes, indeed, it was Toblach.
Other question. Right, Ben, you think of a question.
Okay. That's a tough one. Let's see.
Yeah, we did not plan this, but I guess you figured it out.
Oh yeah. Okay. So which is the smallest town in all of Vermont? Landgrove. Woo! I pass this one back. You'll know when it finds its home. All right, that was a bit of a freebie while I thought of them.
What's Jimmy's best ever place in a World Cup, and which race?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Oi. Sorry.
Okay, but then we can ask Mika, what was Mika's first ever podium then as well?
Yeah. Wasn't it Ruka?
No, it wasn't.
No.
Okay,
Not Ruka.
There we go. All right, say it. Just say it loud. Yeah.
Was it Canmore?
No, it was. Yeah,
It was Canmore. Yeah.
Let's go.
Was it? No, yeah, you were fourth in Tour de Ski, right? Yeah.
All right, let's have a question that's not about the three of us.
Where did Johannes Hoslot Klæbo get his first ever World Cup victory?
Ooh, good one. Good one.
Yeah.
Anyone got a guess? Odepa? Wasn't it Drummond?
Wait, I actually don't know. I think it was Quebec.
Mate, why do you ask a question and you don't know the answer?
I think it was actually Odepa now that I think of it.
All right, I think we'll go with Otapa. I think that's a safe one.
Okay, what about Frida Karlsson? You should know this. First okay, I'll change my
The red one there was actually the first one, yeah.
Holman Colon, good answer.
How tall is Ben Ogden in centimeters?
I don't know the answer to that, so.
It's like.
Let's see. I heard 185, which sounds good coming from over here.
Yeah,
that sounds tall.
We didn't want an answer like 23 water bottles or
7 freedoms per eagle.
Careful. Huh? Oh yeah, you guys water ski? Anybody here water ski? Who here can get up on one ski? Nice. You can do it backwards? Who can do it backwards? All right, come on. You're kind of moving through these bibs. But we got to ask we have 3 left or so.
We have 3 left?
Okay, maybe a question about.
Oh, we have quite a few left.
Any good questions that'll really test this crowd?
Okay, first bib comes up to a really good question. Who has a really good question?
In a spring qualifier.
Ouch!
Hard-hitting
Ouch!
Brutal.
You have to give that bib back, mate. Actually, I can talk about it. This was, racing in the US for me is almost as close as a home World Cup. Like, I'm never going to get World Cups in the UK. And, of course, you want to perform to your best, but I still have tomorrow. But it was tough being 31st today, I can tell you.
But, Jim,
That's
you do
tough.
realize they had this whole, independence war thing? So, UK and US, it's not...
Oh, yeah.
It's, not the
Right,
same
I
anymore,
forgot.
right?
No, but it is, I think Mika is the same. We never get as many people to scream our name on the side of the tracks, and it was
Honestly, this
pretty
is
crazy.
so much better than any other World Cup ever. But I think it's fair to say we as a Skirious crew, obviously Ben is the fucking hometown boy, but almost. But this is for us. It feels like we feel so welcomed here.
Yeah.
We haven't felt more welcome than any other World Cup.
We're doing really well with these
you
questions.
give us a question, a good one then.
What was the time gap for the sprint qualifier between you and Muzzy today?
I think it was 300 of a second.
Well, wait, I'll repeat the question because also the live will not have heard it. What was the time gap between Mika and Andrew Musgrave in the sprint qualifier?
And I can tell you guys something better even. Me and Andrew Musgrave were the two last ones that did not get beaten time-wise by the fastest girl. By Lynn Swan. Which is actually insane. We're in the same second as Lynn Swan in the qualifier. Right, you got one. When did I switch over to just doing Nordic? Well, basically doing Nordic combines also just doing Nordic, right? Now it's...
when did you see the light, Mika?
When did I see the light? This was... So my last jumps were February 2018. Yeah. You too? Nice.
Have we got one more?
We have two youngsters here with questions. Blue hat.
Which World Cup? The question was, which World Cup did you like more, Minneapolis or this one?
For me, it's obviously
this is
one.
a tough audience.
I didn't race in Minneapolis, so forget about it.
Oh yeah, because you wanted to come on the pod with us then, right?
Yeah, he came on the pod with us.
Yeah,
and then
right. That was moments after I almost went on the podcast.
Okay, but what's the answer then, Jimmy, for you?
I mean...
Careful now.
You know what? I think you guys know.
Exactly. This has been amazing.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy World Cup. So thanks everyone for being on the side of the track.
Great.
Thank you. One more, two more. You had another youngster with careful. We're not going that route. What about you? Ooh. That is a good question.
I don't know.
+3.
What was the time gap between you and me?
I think it was probably like...
You were +3s and I was +7, so 4 seconds.
4 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 seconds. Good question.
Yeah.
You want a bib?
Well, actually, that was a terrible question.
Yeah, well, interesting question. I heard somebody over here ask where I was born, so that's a much worse question.
Wait, but now I'm actually curious. Where were you born?
Oh, they already know. Perfect. No, I'll tell you guys a funny story since I have your attention. One time before my first ever Olympics, I got on the call, with somebody, and I was trying to be funny, and I didn't realize it was more of like an information obtaining interview, rather than like we'll post what you say. And they asked me where I was born, and I said embarrassingly I was born in New Hampshire, and then come to learn it's somebody from the Team USA website, and they put town, state. Embarrassingly, New Hampshire, for where I was born, which is pretty funny. So yes, I was born in New Hampshire, the worst day of my life, and then I went straight to Vermont, and it's been uphill since then. Just kidding. I love New Hampshire. The White Mountains are great. But yeah, that question does not earn a bib. So
we have an American hat there.
Oh my God, you guys are asking tough questions. For that,
I'll repeat it for the live. What's been your favorite knitting project?
My favorite knitting project has been the mittens that I made. Maybe you saw on Instagram. They had a horse and Joan of Arc on them. They were really sick. I should have worn them. It's just foolish, but I was just up here cold the whole time, and I have hand wool mittens at home that I knit. But here we are. Thanks for a great question.
So, but sadly, that means we're out of bibs now. I think that, as sad as it is, but we're coming to an end.
Yeah.
I think so. You all can go get warm now.
You all need to go get warm. Did you, by any chance, bring some autograph signing cards?
No, I didn't. But
you can come see us after the race tomorrow, and we'll make sure to give you some autograph cards.
I have autograph cards after the race tomorrow for sure. Come to the...
Thank you guys for joining. Hope to see you again soon. Give it up for Ben Ogden and for Skirious Problems. See you. Ciao. Come on.
Skirious Problems.